Yes, Zaga. Yaga, you know the vibes. Happy Thursday. Happy Throwback Thursday. You're rocking out with yours truly, Showtime Sizzle. I am the sauce. We are going to get this show on the Rizzo. Um, get this show on the road. I may lose service because sometimes that tends to happen when I hit like the dead zone over here by the train tracks. But we're gonna get to it, man. Put my seatbelt on this shit. Maybe I may lose service. Maybe I might not. I don't know. Get the seatbelt on. Yeah, we're gonna talk about a fan base, a delusional fan base. A fan base doesn't that lacks integrity. And I'm not saying all of his fans, but a lot of these ones that be on here wanting to chop it up about this thing of ours, this boxing thing. I'm gonna go this way. Reality is starting to set in, right? Now that reality is setting in because July 29th, the jig was up. Earl Spence was basically destroyed. And shout out to Bernie the Boxer and Town Biz, I want to say. Town Biz did an interview with Bernie last night. Great interview. Um, and I gotta salute Team Crawford for being honorable and still humble in victory. Still humble in victory. I wanna give them the props, man. Because these guys, right, they could have turned into how Team Spence was carrying it, man. Especially after how they like all across the board as a team, you know, um, as a coaching staff, as the fighter, they could have they still taking the high road. They could have been just real nasty, but they don't have to be. You know why? Because you have channels like myself. I will be petty for them, and I will be petty for them for my own personal reasons as well. But shout out to them for taking the high road. It just shows like the class, the sportsmanship of these guys, right? But definitely check out that Bernie the Boxer um interview with Town Biz. It's in my community post lines. It's in my community post lines. But overall, man, the Earl Spence fanatics, I want to say, because like some of his fans, it is what it is, man. They know he got shellacking. They know Derrick James got out coached. But the rest of you radicals, right? You Earl Spence worshippers, you guys. Not only are you pathetic, y'all are sad, man. It's sad that like you can't come to the realization that he got whooped on, man. Not only did he get whooped on, he got whooped on bad to the point where a lot of y'all don't even want to post him. A lot of y'all did switch on him, right? You know, like this is the time to really be posting them. But you know why you can't post them? Because a lot of you guys were just like him. You got if he would have won this fight, the how you guys would have been all on social media the same way you're on it now, but it would have been different, right? But by him losing and losing in the fashion that he did, embarrassing, one-sided, broken, all of the adjectives that he used leading up into the fight. He's the one that got smoked. He's the one that got beat down, one side of beat down. Um, and it's just sad, man. It's sad that a lot of you guys are just still making excuses for him. And let me say this, right? For y'all out there making excuses saying he looked high, right? I seen that he posted, well, he didn't post it, his living girlfriend. I'm not gonna say wife because they're not married, but his living girlfriend, mother of his son, posted a beautiful family picture prior to the fight, right? And in the family picture, Earl Spence does not look high. Earl Spence does not look like a lot of the things that you guys on here speculating that he was. He looked like a father, a man with his family and his woman. I'm looking high in that picture, but you guys, maybe he got high after he took the picture with her and his family. So, you Spence fanatics, man, the excuses are like pathetic. You know, not only are they pathetic, right? It just takes away from his greatness, right? Because until he got conquered, right? Because he got conquered. Terrence Crawford conquered him. He has to rebuild himself, come back. But prior to him getting conquered, right? This man, to you fans, you ones making excuses, you ones that idol worshipped him. He was the greatest thing. So he had an off night. And let me say this, man, right? He had an off night. He's not a god. It happens. But I don't think he had an off night. I just think that, and I'm not going to call him fluff. I'm just going to say that who he's been for a long time caught up to him. And who you guys been for a long time has caught up to you, because a lot of the things that this man has been for a long time, and you idol worshippers, lack of accountability, always denial, just like you're doing right now with this shellacking that he got, man. That's the new word I'm using. He got shellacked. He took a shellacking, right? You guys still, to this day, Deontay Wilder's voice, no accountability, wanna, uh, you know, have denial because you've seen your idol fall, and he fell in such a manner that went against all of the teachings and the program. No, I can't even say teaching, the programming that we have been known to believe of him. You know, we watched the smaller guy, right? The smaller guy. Terrence Crawford was the smaller guy. Dog walking. So just imagine if he would have fought Canelo, man. You guys was on some like Earl Spence was indestructible. Did you see the punishment that he took from the smaller guy? And Crawford, imagine him fighting Canelo at 168, taking them shots. Come on, man. You know, we all are fans of boxing, but we have to be realists, man. And I think a lot of you idol worshippers, I'm not even gonna call y'all fans, because y'all are idol worshippers. And it's a lot of y'all in the media, right? Disguised as media, disguised as content creators. You guys are idol worshippers, right? You cannot come to the realization that the man got dog walked, shellacked. You can't come to it. You just can't. Y'all are hurt to the point where y'all still making these crazy excuses, man. And to be honest, I heard Barry the Boxer. They want to do the rematch. I'm pretty sure the industry, the game is gonna want to do the rematch after these numbers are coming in with the two 21.8 million, almost 22 million, the sixth highest gate in Vegas history. Congratulations, close to 800 something thousand pay-per-views. So I'm pretty sure they're definitely going to want to do it again. But I don't want to see it because it's going to happen again. And then the excuses is going to be the same, you know? And I was listening to Bernie last night. You know what? Keith Thurman, depending if Bud stays at 147, I like to see the Thurman fight, man. Because not for nothing, styles make fights. I always want to see Keith Thurman and Earl fight, man. But Earl, being the pompous, arrogant asshole that he was, never wanted to fight the man. Held grudges. Held grudges. You know what I'm saying? Held grudges. Because I always wanted to see him in Thurman, man. Because contrary to what everybody says, styles make fights, man. I think Thurman's style would have been, especially after watching what Crawford did to him. I think Thurman would have gave him problems too. The only difference between Thurman and Crawford is, Thurman has that body deficiency. There's something about his body where he takes a body shot and he curls up. But other than that, Thurman has wheels, bicycles. I don't know how you guys break it down in your gyms or where you guys are at, where you guys talk boxing at. But we call it wheels, bicycle, feet. He got the moves, baby. He got the moves. Thurman got the moves, man. But I did hear Bernie speaking on Thurman. I like that fight. Boots Ennis. I'm not big on Boots, man. That's my guy. I communicate with his father. I just think and I say this respectfully, man. I like Boots, but it's like, does Boots really deserve a shot, right? I know he does, according to the IBF, right? But it's like, now if Crawford goes in there and destroys Boots, right? The same thing that you guys use for all these other fighters, right? When they get a shot and y'all say, "Oh, he wasn't ready." So I don't want to hear that, man. Like I said, Boots is still young. Um, you know, let him fight Ugas or somebody. Let him fight Ugas, right? You know, fight one of those guys. Fight a former champion. Don't listen, man. Terrence, I've been telling y'all, man. Not only is Terrence different, Terrence's team is different, man. And when it comes to boxing, right? Boxing is an individual sport, but the preparation is a team sport. The actual fighting is an individual fight, but preparing a fighter for that individual competition or clash is a team sport, and that's what we witnessed. We witnessed a superior team and Team Crawford just expose. Yes, expose. These are the words I gotta use, man. Expose a team that has been fluff. Real talk, man. They have been fluff for years, and it just came out in the biggest stage, right? It really did, man. And it's showing even more so now with their fan base because their fan base and this team are pretty much the same. No accountability. The only one that I seen take accountability was the fighter, was Earl. But I think he really didn't even want to take accountability, but he had to because that he took a severe ass whooping and he took it in front of the world. And I'm glad it happened the way it happened. 800 plus thousand on pay-per-view, 20 close to 22 million. Because that's what he needed. He needed a humbling embarrassment, you know. And I think he was so embarrassed to the point where he asked for a rematch right away. Like, bro, evaluation. You got 30 days. You had 30 days to really think about a rematch. I know it sounded good, but you didn't look good. You didn't look like nothing, to be honest with you. You like listen, I know the fight did well. A lot of people are on record saying Terrence carried you. He carried you the latter part of the fight, which he did, especially that eighth round. Thank you to Terrence, for being, like I said, a class act, man. A class act. But you need a serious evaluation. Smash my like button for those of y'all top of the morning. There's four y'all in here. This is Beetlejuice Boxing IQs with the sauce, Shy News. But I like that whole Beetlejuice thing. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. I like that. I like it. See, one thing about me, if you can't tell by now, I don't lack the confidence. So when you guys do throw the insults, or you think you're throwing insults, please listen. We have tough skin over here. You see, tough skin. I don't know if you can see the marks on my face. It's your tough skin. You know. But yes, your fan base, your idol worshiping fan base, no accountability. Never had accountability. That's why this was the perfect ending. This was the perfect outcome. This was the perfect ending to a storybook movie for Terrence, right? And you. But your story can go on now. But as far as like you and Terrence, it was the perfect ending for the movie. The rematch, we'll see what happens. Bernie, and a shout out to Bernie, man. I'm gonna reach out to Bernie as well. I gotta try to get Bernie on my platform. Um, Bernie was taking a high road, because they want the bag again. I'm not mad at them. Get the bag, right? But they know the rematch might be worse. The rematch, like when you beat a fighter, like you got everything that you asked for that you said you was going to do. You got beat mentally, physically, and spiritually. Especially spiritually, you got beat, man. That man beat the devil out of you, bro. When I sit back and I watch that fight, and I looked how you looked after the fight, and only your father embraced you in the ring. Your trainer didn't want no parts of you. You was looking like a demonic, wicked demon. You didn't like people on here saying how you didn't have no power, you didn't have no strength. Yeah, Lucifer left you. They get mad when I speak about this, but Lucifer left you. The devil left you. You didn't have no power. See, God would never did you like that. You know, but you signed your deal with the other side, and you see that's how he did you. The devil will do you like that. The devil will give you everything, right? He'll give you everything. And then on that biggest stage, he's no longer with you. You was tired. Yeah, I bet you was tired, man. You know why you was tired, right? I bet you was tired. Somebody said that after you went to I think it was Boss Talk TV, man. I was watching them in rainwater. They said after the first round, you said you was tired. Probably was, man. Remember, you was running all week. You was running all week. So you probably was tired, man. You probably was tired. Yeah, y'all see me in the loader yesterday. I be doing my thing, man. I be doing my thing. You know what I mean? My other shit had broke down, man. A hydraulic line. A hydraulic line pop, man. So I didn't even get to finish my area. I didn't have my nails, man. I should cut them right now. But yeah, he beat the demons out of you. You know why? Because the devil left you. Yeah, he left you on your biggest stage, brother. You was on the grand stage. People out here talking about you was weak. You was on record to say, yo, I'm tired. I gotta watch that over, man. It comes back on 9 o'clock Saturday, and they're gonna have they're gonna have what's it called, the epilude or whatever. They're gonna have that. But you said that You was tired. Somebody said, Boss Talk TV said you was tired after the first round. And I said, yeah, he probably is tired. Remember, he was running the mountains 4 days before this. You know, he was still trying to make weight. See, any smart boxing person, casual fan would have known that. But I'm on to like Bomac, man. I'm me. I guess the big brothers are the same because I gained a couple pounds, right? I guess we be on the same accord, man. Like I don't want to hear the excuses, man. You was dehydrated. You have a team for that, man. You have a team for that, man. Where's the accountability at, man? You just got beat up, man. Like that. That is like it just to me it leaves it's just job, man. It's just job. Sore losers, but I can't even say yeah because I watched you, even though I'm killing you and I'm gonna continue to kill you. I watched you finally really man up, and I said it. I told the people. I posted the picture, and I said you was gonna get a humbling ass whooping, and I seen a humble man on that stage. I seen a humble beat up man, eyes closed, teeth missing. I seen a humble man take accountability finally. But see how you had to get broken down to do that? But the thing that I am seeing more though is your idol worshiping fans and team. No accountability, man. Excuses. Still excuses, man. I seen your family want to jump on people. No, jump on Derrick James. Why didn't y'all jump on Derrick James, right? You know what your brother signed up for. You know what your cousin, your nephew, and your aunties and all them, they know what you signed up for, right? Terrence and you were doing a job. This is the hurt business. It was his job to try to hurt you. This is the hurt business. It is your team, your coach, especially job to protect you because you being the fighter, you're going to go out on your shield. That's just what fighters do. But when you're not there and you are being beaten from pillar to pole, it is your coach's job to say, you know what? My guy, my fighter has had enough, which Derrick James did not do. Maybe his ego, his head, that is this fucking big, wouldn't allow it for the fact that all the shit that he talked, like you, leading up into this fight, that Terrence, when I think it was Fight Hype or Fight Hub, say, yeah, Terrence got 10 straight knockouts. Against who? Against you now, right? 11. But maybe all of that was playing in his head. Maybe the my other video that I'm killing the content right now. The video that I did, shout out to Coach Reen. Coach Reen came and brought it home and said, "Got him." With the video that I put out when I told y'all that it was over for them, man. When Bomac told him, "You can't hide now, Derrick," and it was at that point I knew. I always knew he was incompetent, but I always said this, and whenever I would say it, you guys would say I was hating. Right? So let me throw my shade. Let me throw these on. You guys would say I was hating, right? I was hating, but the incompetency showed on Saturday. But I was hating. I was hating when I would say that the brother was incompetent. But it all played out because incompetent people don't prepare for nothing, right? They overlook things. And look, I'm still watching Terrence's team. Shout out to Red Spikes. They are still watching film. They are still breaking down the fight. This incompetent coach of the year doesn't do this. Well, he claims he doesn't, and he probably doesn't. Because you've seen how the fight played out. He didn't watch film. He didn't study Terrence. He didn't know Terrence's tendencies. He really didn't even know his fighter's tendencies. Because he told his fighter, touch him. Make him feel you. Let him feel you. Feel me how? Let him feel you. Rub on him. Yo, and then shout out to did you see he tried to do the Panama. Yeah, he was touching Bud's gloves. Them gloves, yeah, the pattern was in them gloves, nigga. What you touching his gloves for? It was the big gorilla mitts. You see these right here? Bud got gorilla mitts. Them gorilla mitts was in them. And the pattern was in them gloves. He just was going upside your boy's head. He was going upside his head. Yeah, I'm counting out a couple dollars. If you want to donate to the channel, feel free. See, that's why we don't ask for donations. But if you want to donate to the channel, feel free. Feel free, you know. And shout out to the ones that do. You know, I don't need the panhandle though. You know, that's why I have to. Every once in a while, I get in my bag and I show some of my qualifications, things that I do in life. You know, because dudes get on here and want to talk stupid to you because when you critique certain people and want to make it seem like you're poor or you're a big or something, like, no, I operate heavy machinery on a regular. I also have a Class A CDL license. I also have successful businesses, CMOS. Um, what else? Maybe I got this right here as well. I do have one on deck. This right here as well. This is the strain. So it's like, come on, come better, please, please, come better. Yes, come better. Come correct. Mm. Come correct. Yes, come correct. But no accountability, man, from the idol worshippers. Excuses, man. Maybe the excuse y'all should have is the same one that his family had when they wanted to jump on Team Crawford. Yeah, they wanted to jump on Team Crawford, right? You should have had that energy and jumped on Derrick James. Derrick James is the one that allowed your brother to continue to get beating on. Not Team Crawford. They wasn't in the ring. They was there doing what you was doing. They was supporting their family, their fighter, what you guys were doing. But like the people that you are, you know, no accountability. Y'all was mad at everybody, but the people that you should have been mad at for the outcome. You know, real talk. The people that you should have been mad, you wasn't mad at. The people that I watched Earl, and shout out to Brain the Boxer for highlighting this. I watched Earl sit on that stage and, just look broken, all beat up and answer questions, right? His coach didn't embrace him. Like he said, his coach left him out there to get slaughtered, to get his confidence taken from him. And I know some of y'all are saying Earl is probably back in the gym. No, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not. He needs to take some time off. Enjoy your money. Do the thing that you was doing, that led to this for you. That's what you need to do now. Enjoy your money, But you see, right now, you can't probably do that because you're broken. But you go take Yellow Beezy and all, do what you was doing, man. Don't listen, you lost. It is what it is. It comes with the game. But go do the thing that you was doing before. Flaunting and doing what you do. Don't stop doing that now. Because at the end of the day, this was going to happen to you. But like I had to tell one of your worshipers, right? When they talk shit about me and mines, because Jihad took an L. But as a professional prize fighter, you don't take an L unless you don't get paid. You got paid. Now go enjoy your money, man. Heal up, get your mind right, get your circle right, and try to get your fight right. Because right now your fight is off. And it's been off. It's been off, brother. But hey, what do I know? What do we know? Coach Reen ain't in here with me. If Coach Reen was in here, she'd have said, what do he know? What do he know? I know I'm about to hit this clizzy, this clock. I'll come back for my boots, man. I'll go, it's Thursday. I'm in my bag, man. They don't say much to me anyway no more, man. Cause I got it like that. You heard? I got it like that right now. So I'm gonna hit this clock, figure out what section they got me in, and Do the do. Smash my like button for me. Smash the like button. Crazy. Top of the morning, man. Y'all was in that loader again yesterday. Yeah. 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 I was in it yesterday. Because the sweeper had broke down. Yeah, the hydraulic leak one. So I came in, I was like, while they was working on it, I was like, why not jump in it? I know how to rock it now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, the leaf bags are here. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's that time as we get into it. Oh, we got cupcakes. Somebody wanted some cupcakes, some fresh cupcakes. Carrot cake. Oh man. Yeah, I'm gonna get one. Same thing, Louis. Or you
I think you was called.
Coleman? All right, let me find them. Yes, hey Jeff, I'm with you today. That's what Louis just said. Louis, you're telling me the wrong thing?
I don't know.
Oh, I'm right there. I'm with Johnny Rose. I see right here at the bottom. Right there. Let me go find Johnny. I can't see. Let me go find Johnny. Hey, good morning. Good morning. Mr. Rose.
Shalom,
Hey,
what's up?
how you doing?
The grass. Stonehurst.
Stonehurst, yes.
There's a Q alert.
Okay.
I had Louis sweep it last week. The intersection had all sorts of dirty shit, and then people fucking called up, of course. So,
Okay.
oh, they didn't do it in front of my house.
Yeah, that's how I know how that goes.
So just
The whole block Stonehurst.
yeah, just do that whole area there.
Okay.
I guess.
So play
Just
around.
write down
there.
which streets they give.
Okay.
But I'm gonna need you at a couple sumps also after we blow it.
Okay.
Like
You got my number. Just text me, and I'll get over there. Stonehurst first in that section over there.
Yeah.
All right. All right, I got you. Okay, cool. Let me get one of these. I gotta go get my look. I still got my Crocs on, man. Oh, these blue look good. Wow. Huh? This is homemade, man. You got yeah. I started on Monday. I started Monday. My man blocked me in. He blocked me in. Nah, but I can dip out through 307. Matty, how you doing, man?
Good morning, man.
Almost Friday, man. It's almost Friday. Yeah, almost Friday. You too. Almost. Almost. Yeah, I can dip out right here. Look, show y'all, man. They don't box me in. See, we are boxed in, but I can dip out over here. When my man right here slides out, I can dip right through here. But the only thing that sucks, you know what? Only thing that sucks, truth be told, right? Is look, they put a new broom on my shit too. Yesterday I was down. The only thing that sucks, y'all, is damn, I left all my shit up in here, man. Look at my jacket. The only thing that sucks is look, so I got my drink right here. I'll just go get some ice. Oh man. I'm back on the south end though, y'all. That's a good thing. I like the south end because It's a better variety over there. You know, it's more opened up. You know? I gotta let my man get out right here. Then I got, you know why I dipped over here? 'Cause I don't got my boots on. I don't want them looking at my feet. I go get my boots when I go to the car. But yeah, back to the humbling. You know, the humbling. You know, you Najee Rambas, y'all idol worshipers, man. Look, man, I was rushing. I gotta take my earrings out, man. Saying I got my studs in this shit, man. I gotta take these down, man. I'm at work, man. You know what I mean? Throw the uniform on. No accountability, man. No accountability from the idol worshippers, man. Yo, it was a panel last night. Somebody sent me. If these niggas didn't sound all the way weird and just stupid, yo, niggas was really sounding stupid, right? It was a whole bunch of men, beta males, like Combat was saying. It was a whole bunch of beta males, right? And they was on record as saying like, they was making excuses for EJ, right? It was like, yo, right? What fight was y'all watching, man? They try to say the nigga came out and did something. I'm like, bro, the first round was a feeling out round for both fighters. The fight was over after the second round. The second round, when he attempted to try to step, and he did the lunge like this, and Bud came over the top with the counter, the fight was over. Had that happened earlier in the round, it probably would have been over. Because if you notice, when he got up, he was done. But the bell saved him. He took some shots on the ropes, and the bell saved him. Then the rest is history, pretty much, right? But I watched the panel of a whole bunch of goofballs. Goofies. Yes, goofies. You guys were talking goofy, you know? You didn't want to give the man his props. Everything was off. EJ wasn't EJ, but EJ was EJ against Ugas. EJ was EJ against Danny Garcia. I see one of the goofballs. Yo, you know what I do now, right? One of the goofballs, when I see goofy niggas that I know was disrespectful and talk shit, and they be in panels or they be in chats on my people shits, man, I do not spare them. I seen one of them yesterday. Combat had a fire live, right? I was in the gym, so I couldn't jump on the panel because there was too much going on. But I got in the chat a little bit, and I seen one of the goofballs jump in the chat. Man, I was killing him. Like, man, you don't get it. He was a roach. I had the bottle of Raid. I was spraying him. Yeah, he was a roach. Like, if you don't get your roach ass up out of here, you was talking that eyeball soup shit, man. Get your lying ass out of here. I don't want to hear about money you lost. I don't want to hear about none of that shit, nigga. Get your goofy, rodent ass up out of here, man. You know, you was a doubter. You was a narrative nobody. Came on here. So, like a lot of y'all, right? And like I said, the Earl Spence fans that took accountability, I can fuck with y'all. Like, you see how I have my young boy, Amani. Amani was rooting for Spence, right? And what did he say? He said, yeah, you told me I was going to lose my money. I thought he was too fast. I said, yeah, I told you, man. I've been master EJ style, man. I mastered it, man. You know what I'm saying? I knew he was, he was done, man. Listen, man. They talk about my looks, right? But this right here, high frequency when it comes to this. High frequency, right? You know, I just knew, like, he was done. And some of y'all had the gift,
But a lot of y'all don't. The ones that had the gift, y'all knew, man. If y'all listen to the ones that got the gift and they give you these gems, like I do, I give out gems, man. You know, and I was throwing the hints out there. That's why y'all blessed. I said, yo, what in the slow, flat-footed, stiff Spencer's going on? And y'all want to come on here and tell me I look like Beetlejuice, my teeth. How do I look right now? How do I look right now? How did that fight play out? Did Bo Mack said he's slow as shit? How do I look right now? Right? How do I look right now? Real talk. How do I look? Right? But I told y'all that was 23 days out from the fight. I was giving out gems. I was giving out gems, right? And then I knew, listen, that was strike number one. I give a fighter 3 strikes before they're out, right? Strike number 2 for me, and shout out to Big Blunts and boxing and WCS. But strike number 2 for me, right? It was always a strike, was their mint work. When they did the mints for the media workout, and Mr. Magoo, I called him Mr. Magoo, right? They were doing the catch and shoot. That's what we call catch and shoot, right? And he walked right into a counter from Derek James. And I seen that counter. I sent that to my guy, Barry the Boxer, and I messaged him, and I was like, LOL, I know you guys picked up on this. LOL, right? Loving my life, right? I just laughed, right? Because I said, man, if this dude is having trouble catching or not seeing the slow ass shots from Derek James, what is going to happen to him that following Saturday? And we seen, right? But the final strike for me was the video that I did yesterday. I did a video yesterday, me and Coach Reed with the assistant Coach Reed, where the guy, you know who the guy is, Derek and Bo Matt were going back and forth. This was strike 3, right? Where Bo Matt said, there's nowhere to hide, Derek. Can't hide no more, Derek, right? You taking this one? Get out of his way. But Derek said, there's no way to hide. He said, there's nowhere to hide now. And God damn it, I was like, oh, he's in trouble. I was like, damn, EJ is in trouble. I was like, yo, he's going to get beat up, man. Derek is underprepared. I was like, yo, Derek, the idiot. I was like, the idiot. Look at my guy, Reed. I was like, the idiot is underprepared. I got to move the other one now. Told y'all I was going to squeeze through. My man is into it. That's what I was in yesterday. Y'all see me in that yesterday? Let me just move this one over, y'all. I'm gonna move this one over. But that was straight 3, man. Yo, Derek was worried about facing 3 coaches. But prior to that, he was in competition with himself. But it was crazy how his narrative changed. I'm gonna move this one. Get down on it. Get down on it. Get down on it. That way when we come in tonight, right? We can park, man. Oh, this dude took the key. Come on, man. Yeah, these mechanics are the worst, bro. He took the key up out this motherfucker. Probably hung it back up, man. Damn you. So now I gotta walk in the office. That is, I gotta walk in the office. These Spence fans on some Dookie love behavior facts. Yeah, they idol worship. Yo, listen, Roy Jones Jr. I'm not gonna say that they the fans. I'm gonna say the worshipers, cause I rock with some Spence fans. Know what I mean, they taking accountability. It's the idol worshipers. They in denial. They in denial. I want to move. I want to move 349. Boom. Here it goes. See, I don't know why these dudes doing that shit, right? Normally we leave the keys. We leave the keys in the V's. you see, I was a rapper, right? You heard what I said? We leave the keys in the V's. We leave the keys in the V. I gotta go over to Stonehurst. Now I'm gonna back this one up like my man. You see my man backing it up? That way we have somewhere to park tonight, man. I mean, we have somewhere to park. Cause right now we don't have nowhere to park. But when you can drive, right? See, I could drive, so I was able to maneuver out. But now if I back this up in the cut, oh, this got the old school look. This got this one got the old school. That's what y'all hear. Y'all hearing the brake mechanism. The air pressure ain't built up. But I'm only backing it up. Damn, that shit loud as hell. Damn, that shit loud. That motherfucker was loud, right? That shit got my ear ringing. That shit got my ear ringing, bro. God damn. That motherfucker was loud, right? See the shit you gotta do around here? See the shit I gotta do, look. I tucked it up in there though, right? I tucked it back. That way me and my man got somewhere to park, man. Man, we gotta be able to park off shit, right? We gotta be able to park our choice, right? All right. Let me go get my boots now, man. Go get my boots, man. I might do a food review for y'all today, man. I'm back on the south end. Yeah, the south end got my spots, man. I might do a nice food review. Gotta fix my pants, man. Get down on it. Get down on it. Get down on it. All right. Give me a second. I'm gonna get my boots, man. My boots. How you gonna move if you really don't wanna dance? I still got my Crocs though. Look, keep these. At some point, I'll switch out. How you gonna move if you really don't wanna dance? Stonehurst. I gotta go to Stonehurst, man. I'm gonna get some water first. Throw some combinations loosen up for y'all, man. You know, throw a little some quick combos. See if I still got it. You'll see if Beetlejuice boxing still got it. Throw some combos. You know, we gotta stay loose, man. Especially after seeing what took place on Saturday. On Saturday, you know, how you gonna move if you really don't wanna dance? Uh, Now listen, do my lives, when I do my lives like this, do they offend y'all? Because, you know, I do the media thing, but I just felt like I need to show more because I don't want to be categorized as just a YouTuber that just comes on and talks boxing because there's too much of that. So I try to give you more of me day to day because when I just gave you the boxing, for whatever reasons, I felt like I wasn't getting through to you. But I was never trying to get through to you. If I wanted to get through to you, look, you know, I wasn't trying to get through to you. I wasn't. I wasn't. Bud walking down like this. Yeah, I fucks with you, Bud. You see what Bud did him like this? Look, you see when Bud was doing him like this with that. Yeah, you see when Bud was doing him like this with the. Yeah, that uppercut. Remember that uppercut that he dropped him off of, right? Yeah, when they was on the, I think it might have been third knockdown. It was one of them. Remember, people thought it was a hook. It was a quick uppercut. It was an uppercut when Earl tried to press him on the ropes, right? They tried to press him on the ropes, and Bud counter him right like that right there. You want to see that again? Look. Yeah, remember he pressed him on the ropes? Yeah, yeah, he pressed on him with that. Yeah, he pressed him on the ropes. Yeah, yo, bust. Yeah, look, one more time. Yeah, he pressed him up against the ropes. They say, yo, I just demonstrated something to y'all. Fighting backwards, going back. That's something that Antonio Tarver was highlighting that Earl Spence could not do. He said Earl Spence, we never seen if Earl Spence could fight going backwards. Right? We didn't see that. Get my switches ready. All right, now I'm gonna head to my area. Stone, I can take this way. You know what? I'm gonna go this way. Right. Let me get out of Rob's way though.
right, y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna take the back blocks. I'm gonna take the back blocks. The Stonehurst. You heard? I'll take the back blocks. Look, I got these shades right here. I throw my top guns on. So I'm gonna go hit the Stonehurst section. Like I said, I'm in a good area, man, today. And I like y'all. To be honest with you, I like doing my vlogs like this. Because I'm gonna tell you something. I do boxing, real life boxing shit, right? It don't just sit at the crib unless it's a crib type of day and to go live. It doesn't benefit me no more. Real talk, it don't because through the extensive research that I've been doing with YouTube, right? I've come to the realization that most people that talk boxing on YouTube and the Earl Spence fanatic idol worshiping fans, you guys are the prime example. You really don't fuck with boxing. You don't. You don't. You mess with particular fighters, right? And those of y'all that idol worship particular fighters, what do you guys do? You guys link up together and you sit around on YouTube and talk boxing. That's pretty much it. Because majority of you guys that talked about Earl Spence not being himself wasn't even at the fight. Majority of you guys probably never even went to an Earl Spence fight. Out of his 28 fights, or 29 now, because he's 28 and 1, right? So out of his 29 fights, a lot of you worshipers probably never been to a handful, let alone one of his fights. Just being honest. And they want me to, Stonehurst is a big ass block. So the only thing that sucks, right? On the north, good thing about the north side, when you're on the north side, there's 2 yards where there's a stump you can go dump at, salt on some, Taylor Avenue, or you can go to the yard where I was going to the other day. So you have options when it comes time to dump it. On the south end, I gotta go all the way back to the yard, man. That's the only thing that sucks. Only thing. But it is what it is, right? Get down on it. 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 Yeah, you know what I know about YouTube that kills the YouTubers, right? And I do this for a reason, right? But I see other YouTube content creators riding around, reporting on boxing, right? So I say, why not I ride around? But unlike others, I'm actually getting to it. Let's get to that. Get down on it. Get down on it. Get down on it. See, I left my other drink in the car, man. I'll grab that, right? And it'll be hot, but it'll be good because listen, when I come in this evening, or this afternoon, I always say this evening, right? When I come in this afternoon or this evening, right? I can just go grab the ice, go to the ice machine, and pile that joke up with the ice, and it'll be nice and refreshing. Now this area shouldn't be that bad, man.
Like the north side where I was at, it was alright. It was a little fucked up. But the south end should be straight. Because we just came from over here. Omaha, Omaha. Get down on it. Get down on it. Get down on it. That's a nice golf course over there. Get down on it. Hey, you gonna run if you really don't want it. Yeah, my community post be shaking. Yeah, I'll be shaking YouTube up now, bro. But yo, YouTube shook itself up because y'all talked about me, right? Y'all talked about me for critiquing fighters that I know. Y'all talked about me for critiquing fighters that I have studied. Y'all talked about me for critiquing fighters that I have given the source to. I don't understand. When they do that at? I gotta find my shit, man. I thought I left it in here, man. All right, this is Stonehurst right here. Look, this is the Stonehurst. The Stonehurst. This is the Stonehurst section. How you gonna do it if you really don't want it? Stonehurst. Let's see how it looks over here, man. Let's get to it. It's like a big it's a big circle. How you gonna go if you really don't want it? See, it ain't really that bad over here. I know it's gonna be bad down here when I wrap this corner by the stump. Because one thing about the stumps, right? In areas like this that they got landscapers, that's what the landscapers do. They do the illegal dumps by the stumps. How you gonna move if you really don't wanna dance? Yeah, I told you, look, I told you about that stump down here gonna be kind of fucked up. It's gonna be fucked up. They need to cut this shit, man. God damn. They need to cut that shit, man. That shit look crazy, bro. Have you seen the shit I just rolled through, right? Trying to find the gutter line. That's what I used to call Jurassic Park. When I was out here in the field like that, we would have to maintain these stumps. And if you go in the area and you working for a foreman, and he ain't take care of stumps in a while, and the shit grow like this. Look, that shit is Jurassic Park. Can y'all see that? Y'all can see Jurassic Park right there. That's what we call Jurassic Park. Look how high those weeds is. See how high those weeds is? Those weeds is about 6 feet tall, 5'11". Those is weeds, man. Now the shit, I'm gonna tell you, when you cut something like that, right? It's how they don't let it grow and get crazy. When you cut that shit, when you go to cut that shit, right? Check the vibes out. When you go and cut that shit right there, all kind of field mice and rodents is gonna run out of that shit, man. Should be crazy, bro. I swear to God, you can't make this shit up, man. They're going in and cutting that shit. Fucking rodents be running out, man. So I'm just knocking this cord out. See me doing right now. See me spinning the block. That's what they say, yo, you spinning the block? Yeah, I'm spinning the block right now. Spinning the block. And it's caught for the real nice. I'm really gonna hit this whole section out, man. Landscaper. Spinning the block. Up that corner right there. You heard? Spinning the block right now. That's what Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford did. They spun the block. Terrence spun his block off. Shout out to T Bud, man. T Bud spun his block off so bad that the worshipers, the idol worshipers, they're still in denial, man. Like, yo, let it go. You know why? Yo, it's gonna be hard for them to let it go. But like I said, Saturday is the replay. Saturday is the replay, man. Now, you know what I'm gonna do, man? I am going to DVR it because I want to watch it over and over. Because for me, it's validation, man. It's just like, man, you know, when you're happy for people, right? I was just so happy for my personal reasons, but I was just happy for, you know, covering Team Crawford, right? And, you know, I have been covering these guys for some years now, right? And I remember the first time I covered them, I still kind of was fucking with Team Spence. Well, I thought I was, right? And I covered these guys. I remember interviewing Bo Mack and Steven Nelson and these guys, right? And I would hear YouTubers, content creators talk about them. I'm like, yo, I never got that from them. I never got that from them. Now fast forward, I cover them even more because now that Jihad Tucker's fighting, I've been on some of the same cards with fighters that are down with them. Whether it's Keyshawn Davis and his brother Calvin Davis. And I'm like, man, I hear you guys talk crazy about them, right? And then the guys that you big up, like I said, the Team Spence guys, I'm like, nah, the game is rigged, right? I'm like, y'all talk down about Team Crawford. Meanwhile, these are honorable, righteous brothers, right? Now you talking about Team Spence. These dudes are wicked, foul individuals, right? Now I'm speaking from personal experience, right? So when I was seeing content creators push these false narratives, like I hit that up, nice. Let's go back and done. But yeah, so when I was seeing this, I was like, nah, man. And then I remember, right? So when I hear Bernie and these guys go off about you know, being blackballed. No, I know about that, man. I know about that because I was asked to be a part of that, and I said no way. I said, yo, no way. I said, yo. I said, I know these guys. I cover these guys. I was like, yo, I never got none of that from them. I was like, I can't. And that's why I think, still to this day, people think I'm a bud buddy. No, I'm just an honorable, righteous dude. Like, if I ever came across you and you never did me wrong, I'm not gonna get on here and lie on you. But this is what he was talking about right here. This is the section right here. Look, I cover the whole area. He was talking about this right here. See the water, the rain probably came down. See how fucked up this is right here? We'll take care of that. That's what he was talking about. That's a lot of shit. I'll take care of it. But yeah, I'm like, I can't be a part of that shit. And then you get a lot of these guys that was down with that shit. Never met Bud, right? Never met nobody on his team. But these guys are all followers. It's pretty much like what you see going on right now. They worship Earl Spence to the point where now they see him get, yo, listen, he got beat up to the point, right? Like I said, I don't even want to see him fight Crawford again. But for monetary reasons, for the money, go ahead, But competitive level, I don't even want to see it, bro. And I see why y'all never really wanted to fight that man. And it makes perfect sense. Your whole career, now you have fought three Southpaws. But prior to that, the matchmaking, what you guys love to highlight, the matchmaking over there, the business of boxing took care of you. You never fought no Southpaws. You fought all conventional fighters. Chris Van Horn was the last Southpaw you fought. And how many years ago was that? And you was having a little bit of difficulties with him. Real people that watch boxing, especially coaches, they know, man. They know guys that study film, know a little bit about boxing. No, you struggle, bro. You struggled against him a little bit. And listen, when you fought Crawford, it came all out because Crawford is on another level, bro. Not only is he on another level as a southpaw, he's a conventional fighter. He's a conventional fighter by birth. So his right hand, which is going to be his jab hand as a southpaw, has superior strength, man. Superior strength. So when you seen Derrick James trying to touch his glove, but nah, he was getting clubbed upside his head, brother. You see how I do this shit? I knock it out in section. But this is a long area. Super long area. By doing it like this, when you does it like this, you get it done for you, y'all. And then it kind of stretches the day for you too, man. You know what I'm saying? It stretches the day, man. Because one thing about this sweeping and sweeper, it can get a little tedious, man. Get down on it. Look, all right, look, I took a nice chunk out of that shit already. See, they worked on my broom yesterday. I took a nice chunk out of that already. Get down on it. comes the refuge guys. Yeah, is it break time yet? I'm hungry. Yeah, I'm hungry, man. I woke up hungry this morning, man. Real talk. I should have grabbed a snack. Real talk. I should have grabbed a snack, man. I am really hungry, yeah. How did I miss this, man? I missed this whole section when I was a party. That's why. See? Good thing I came back. I see my track. I'm like, yo, it's not. I'm slipping. That's what I just told myself, yo, I'm slipping. I missed the whole curve line. Like, nah, that's not me. I get busy out here. Like, how did I miss that? But I see now. I see how I missed it. You know how I missed it? It was a party. All right, we'll continue on. I heard it. You know what I like about over here? This is the upscale area. There's a lot of black people that live over here. Doctors, professional people, lawyers, you know? Yeah, I'm a bend this corner over here. Goddamn sycamores, man. I'm a bend this corner. If I go up here and it don't look that bad, I know where I'm gonna just concentrate back down there. This up here, it's like there's no debris out here. So it's like I'm not even sweeping. You heard? Y'all, listen, they come in here, right? That's how you know who your haters are, right? Your haters will come in and out. Especially when they know you're doing something productive. That's why I like doing my lives like this. But this is productive. A lot of y'all sitting around talking shit, no productivity. No productivity. Uh, 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 uh. See how I come around right here, bang. Go ahead. So you gotta be mindful of the call. See that car that just banged around? Get down on that. Stonehurst. Yeah, this is a little map section though, man. It really is. What I like about this area over here, like I said, it's an affluent area where the people appreciate you. Like some of these other areas, right? These people are very, very disrespectful. Like this lady's walking her dog. Now she's carrying her. She's carrying her dog. It's top of the morning, Gumbo. How are you doing today? I know you are state to state. Shout out to Gumbo. He rose dolo from state to state. Gumbo be out there getting it in. Stay safe out there on the roads, my brother. You know, I'm just knocking out this section. You know, they gave me a light day today, man. I'm over here playing around in this section. I gotta let the hand crew. They got a couple of sumps that they gotta cut, and then I'm gonna go over there and sweep after them. But I gotta give them time to cut the joint. So they got me over here playing around in this nice little neighborhood. But the job really was, you know, the gravel from the rain that had go down to the bottom of the hill, but it wasn't that much, right? So I got the pass, and I knocked that out. So now I'm just like I said, I'm just over here, you know, swerving in and out, touching up a little bit of shit, but it's not that bad over here. And that's what you see me doing, Gumbo. Yeah, but I was in here killing these I said can you sweep 14 Genesis off of Comac. That's down there. I got you. I'm gonna go do that now. This is done. This is done. Genesis is on the other side. That's almost time to Smith town. Yeah, Gumbo. I'm just in here killing these Spence idol worshipers, man. Cause like I'm tired of, you know, I'm tired of seeing them on these panels with these excuses. I'm tired of them crying because they seen their God get beat up. They got beat up, man. You gotta hold that, man. Just hold that. Hold that, man. Hold it like how he's holding it, man. You know, hold it how he's holding it. Cause he's holding it right now. You heard, Gumbo? You heard? Like, he gotta hold that L. And I don't want to see him fight Crawford. But yeah, they made a lot of money, so most likely they'll do it. But for him to do it like, yo, bro, heal up, man. Get you a tune-up fight, man. I know you was on record saying no tune-up. I bet you took a tune. I bet you wish you took a tune-up now. I bet you wish you took a tune-up now. After that shellacking you took a real shellacking, bro. Let me text him back and tell him I'm gonna hit I just hit that street, man. I'm gonna tell you with that. I know why I'm going over there, right? See what these people do when you hit certain areas, Gumbo, right? You hit an area up, right? And people will have their car or vehicle, like some of these nice areas, right? Don't get it twisted. They have they sublease their property, right? But they have tenants. So a tenant might have the car parked in front of their crib. And when the car's parked in front of their crib, you can't sweep in front of their crib like they want you to. So you do the whole area, and then they'll call up and say, oh, well, he missed in front of my house. No, I didn't. Stop lying. He said Spence didn't get that cup of Texas tea. Yeah, he was dumb, bro. They don't. You see, like if they really want to talk about shit, that's the shit they need to talk about. Fuck that he looked weak. It was like why he looked weak in Vegas. You know, y'all want to talk that week? See, that's a lot of shit that I ain't even really reporting on because like I don't really. It's over. He got beat up, man. He got exposed. Derrick James got exposed. Like it's over with, man. It's over with. Like it's no need for me to be petty no more. There's no need for me to be petty no more. No, I think it might be this way. Hold on, before I turn the wrong way, Gumbo. Janice's drive. I think it's this way. I'm gonna make sure. Yeah, you nigga don't want to let me over. They didn't want to let me over. I knew it was this way. Yo, Gumbo, them niggas didn't want to let me over. Yo, Gumbo, they didn't want to let me over, man. Boxing Guru, what's going on, brother? Yo, I sent you that video, Boxing Guru. Yo, how was my assessment on the breakdown? I know you got the hands too, man. Did I break down how Spence was lunging and got counted over the top? He overextended and he was perfect for a counter. Yo, Guru, did I break that down? I've been watching some of your stuff, so I was trying to add that to my source. I was adding that to my source, Guru. You know, I've been watching your stuff. Yeah, he overextended on the first knockdown. I'm talking about in the second round. He overextended, and he was so vulnerable for the count over the top, which he got caught with. I got that from you, though, Guru. I appreciate that, Guru. I'll be watching your stuff, man. I'm looking for your breakdown, man, for the Spence Crawford, because you called it though. You said that Terrence had to, box, be like Ray Leonard, Hagler. He boxed. But yo, what about the I did it earlier in this video. I showed how he basically set the trap where he dropped him at the end of the seventh, where Earl tried to rush him on the ropes, and he pivoted and caught him with the uppercut. It was an uppercut. People missed that, man. Yo, he pivoted, and Earl walked right into that uppercut, and he dropped him. But people seen the other punch that he tried to throw to finish him off with, but it was the uppercut that really rocked Earl. Al Money, what's going on, man? That's what y'all listen, man. When you at the end of the day, the Earl Spence idol worshiping fans, take for what that fight was. That fight was a masterpiece from start to finish, from Team Crawford, from the fighter, Saul, Red, Bernie, and Bomac, man. They put on a clinic, man. They put on a clinic, man. They made a 3-belt champion, an Olympian, a 6-time or 7-time national champion. Look average, man. Look average. My man Boxing Guru said, terrible fundamentals. Yeah. Yo, for the fighter, great assessment, Guru. Right? For a fighter that was supposed to be so fundamentally sound, right? so fundamentally sound. Earl Spence was just, he was terrible, man. Like you said, he was terrible to say the least. And I think, Bud Crawford's um, game planning and his ring generalship. Because that's what we witnessed, man. We witnessed true ring generalship, man. Counterpunching, controlling the pace, stepping on the gas when he wanted to. Like, I can't wait to watch it again. I can't wait to watch it again, man. Yeah, I was just over it. This block is fine, yo. And it's a short block. Number 14. Well, I guarantee you, the block, like I said, that call, they had a call in front of it. Masterpiece for them to have a rematch. Oh yeah, they got no choice. They made so much money. They're gonna push for it now, man. That fight was a success financially. Competitive wise, it wasn't a success because Earl just got, man, he got mollywopped and he got destroyed, man. But financially wise, that fight was a success. Over 800 some pay-per-view, close to $2 million gate. $22 million gate, right underneath Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia. So they did all right, man. They did beautifully, if I said that correctly. They called me over for this right here. Look, y'all see that? Look, told you they had a car parked here. It was a car parked here, but I got it. Look, it was a car parked there. 79% bet on Earl. Oh man, yeah, because they bet on him because he was the betting underdog. They could have made a lot of money. Terrible for boxing as a whole. They did it because rematch Earl through Bud, the lifeline. It was a great event, man. And I'm glad it lived up to it, man. Because now, right, by the fight being that successful, right, and by the pay-per-view numbers being that successful, like they're so far reported, it shows that, and I said this yesterday, Guru, it shows that, and I was being funny. I said black on black crime. But I changed, I said, yo, black on black excellence can sell. Because now you had two black fighters, right? And Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford come together and do their biggest pay-per-view. Because this shattered Earl Spence's previous high pay-per-view with Mikey Garcia by far. Shattered it. And prior to Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis, the other previous high for PBC was a Wilder and Fury, which is the great white height and the black man. But this was two black fighters headlining that did this. And the narrative is always that black fighters don't sell. So that was good, man, in that sense, man. But as far as like fight wise, it was just one-sided, man. All the way across the board from strategy to adjustments. Like Derrick James not only got out-coached, he got outclassed, man. Like Bomac and then people need to get him their props, man. They put on a masterful performance from start to finish, man. Like Bud came out and fought southpaw the whole fight, man. Earl Spence, a world-class fighter, an Olympian, a three-belt champion. He looked confused, man. But like I said, he only fought two southpaws, man. But he just looked like, and Guru, if you still in here, right? You are a boxing god. Didn't it look like he didn't get no southpaw work. Like, who was his sparring partners, man? Like, who was preparing him for the fight? Because it was like, yo, he looked like he never had no work with a southpaw, man. Cause the thing that he was doing is what he always does, but that works against conventional fighters, man. Like, everybody's saying he looked different. He fought, yo, he was trying to do the same shit that he did against Danny Garcia, that he did against Ugas. I forget the brother's name. Yo, it's a dude right now. He broke down the same infighting that Spence did with Ugas, that he did with Terrence Crawford. It was this Terrence Crawford was able to counter him. Terrence Crawford was this slight different angles and coming with punches from different trajectories. That was right here instead of more here. Like, he was clubbing them, man. He was clubbing them out, man. But like I said, I'm just happy for boxing, and I'm happy for black fighters, right? And I'm not saying this on no race shit, because now, right, with the success that these two had, Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney, if they eventually do fight, have something to stand on. Tank Davis, Shakur, Tank Davis and Devin, they could be like, nah, look, we could do this. Look what Earl and Bud did. You know? So maybe now more black on black, not crime, excellence. Back on black excellence can happen now. Because we just killed that stereotype that black fighters can't sell. That black fighters, that the black audience doesn't support. Because they just did. And the numbers are showing that. The numbers are showing that. He said that didn't matter. Southpaw work. And man, he needed something, though, Guru. Even the ring walk was one. Yeah, the ring walk was classic, man. Yo, Bud killed it, man. Yo, you gotta see. Yo, Charleston White is a funny dude, right? Yo, Charleston White killed Earl Spencer's ring walk. Charleston White, yo, he came out there with big XL plug, right? Yo, Charleston White called that man everything from a hippopotamus down there. He said, how you gonna come out to the ring with somebody that's fat and out of shape? Yo, Charleston White is a funny dude, man. But that's EJ though, man. Yo, EJ wants to be so Texas, man. You know what I'm saying? He wants to but yo, hopefully he's learning now, right? Because he came out, he always wants to hold down Dallas and Texas. Yo, Dallas and Texas clown the shit out of you. Yo, the blogs down there, after you got beat up, they was the first ones with the Martin Lawrence memes and all that. Yo, they killed you, bro. Yo, they killed you. They still killing you right now down there, man. Half of your homeboys, they went out afterwards when you was in the room all beat up. Yo, you know, they still went out to Vegas to party and drink and laugh and had a good time. They just did it without you this time because you was not the winner. You was not the winner. But they still went out to the clubs, hit the spots up, partied and celebrated, even though you lost. These are facts. These are facts. Let me tell my man 10-4. I knocked that off for him. I'm about to go grab a break, man. Yes, the ring walk was one-sided as well. See one thing about being Special Forces Elite, they called me out my area over there. I told you, these people are privileged, man. They didn't call me all the way over there for that little piece right there. Now, they could have swept that up themselves. But I got it for them. It wasn't like you seen the spot that I did over here in that area where I was at, where it was a lot of debris, sand, gravel, and all that. Now, that needed it. This over here didn't need it, but I took care of that for them. You know, I took care of that. Look at this car right here. Look how short she stopped. You see, that's why you got to be on point. That's why you got to be on point out here, man. See how far back she stopped? Come on, man. What are you doing? Get your life together. Get your life together out here. Yeah, but I'm gonna go get my break right now, man. And then I'll go dump, you know, and then head back over there where I was at. But I appreciate you, Guru, dropping those gems, man. Yo, Guru, if you're still in here, man, you are a boxing mind. You know, maybe Earl Spence should call you up, man. Yo, what adjustments do you think he needs to make, man? What adjustments do you think he needs to make, man? Because I'm going to be honest, man. I think if he goes back in there with Derrick James, we're going to get the same thing, man. Because you can't teach your old dog new tricks. You can't teach your old dog new tricks. He said based on Earl boxing performance, as far as boxing, fundamental DJ should have been trainer of the year. Trainer of the year. What adjustments do you think he needs to make, man? Because it's obvious he had the wrong game plan, right? Keep their hands up and double the jab, right? What about some feints, man? I was watching it, right? I didn't see him feint. It was like he was so predictable, man. See, like when I got a guy like Guru in here, see how I can talk that boxing now, right? So I know I got somebody in here, right? Now, Guru, man, I didn't see no feints, right? He was so predictable. And one thing about Terrence Crawford, man, once Terrence Crawford gets your timing down, man, he will pick you apart. And that's what we witnessed. We witnessed Earl. He got picked apart, man. Not always being aggressive, yeah. But see, I think that's why he's doomed, man. Because that's all he knows. He's a stepper. Remember, he's on record to saying that. He's a stepper. Get his head off the line as well. Yeah, no head movement. But see, these are things that, and I say this respectfully, these are things, right? You know me. I'm a boxing baby, man. You know my family now. Y'all know my family. So I grew up around us. That was Earl Spence's 29th fight. 29 fights, Earl Spence has been Earl Spence. High guard, no head movement, stiff, flat-footed. A lot of things that I said that the people got mad at me for stating, right? But I knew this was going to play out because you can't teach an old dog new tricks. And boxing is matchmaking at its finest. Tom Brown, Al Heyman, the good people over there at PBC, they matched Earl Spence perfectly for 29 fights. There's a reason why he has never fought only but 2, now 3 southpaws. There's a reason why he fought a Mikey Garcia, right, for his first pay-per-view, a tailor-made fight where they can, quote unquote, present him as this conqueror. There's a reason why he fought guys like an older Lamont Peterson. There's a reason why he fought guys like Chris Algieri, Leonard Badu, because these are guys that, now I'm speaking on matchmaking, even though I'm not a matchmaker, I know about matchmaking. These are guys that would make Earl Spence's skill sets, his basic skill sets, his fundamental skill sets, look like a conqueror, right? Now, all we got with Terrence Crawford was a fighter, because Earl Spence still has these same basic skill sets, but we got a fighter in Terrence Crawford that exposed some of Earl Spence's flaws and was able to capitalize on these floors at the highest skill level. Now, YouTubers and boxing content creators program so many people on YouTube and social media to believe that Terrence wasn't who he is. So now when this played out, they're like, damn, something was wrong with Earl. No, nothing was wrong with him. What happened to Earl was he fought a fighter and a team that studied him for 4 years, seeing his deficiencies, seeing his strengths, took his strengths away. If you listen to what they said, they had his jab down, what he likes to do, throw the jab to go to the body. They mastered that. Are y'all catching the source right now? They mastered that, man. But shout out to you, Guru. See, Guru, you stepped in here and you made me really start breaking this boxing down for them. You know, because I could do that, man. He said that's the only way Bud could beat him. I love Earl, but I love boxing more. Facts. Facts, man. Facts. But thank you, Guru. See, I got my man Guru knows boxing, man. See, when I get somebody in here that knows boxing, I'll get in my bag for y'all, man. And I told y'all about Earl, man. What happened? That's what happened, man. You know, Earl is a great fighter. But see, he's a great fighter that was matched with fighters that was going to show his greatness. But he never was matched against fighters that would show his flaws. Like I said, like, look, Terrence and Antonio Tarver broke this down, right? Antonio Tarver said, yo, we never got to see Earl fight on the back leg, backing up like this, backing up. And you see when he rushed Terrence, right? That's what he does, that come forward style. Come forward, right? Yo, Terrence was so calm, cool, and collected. He let Earl come in. What did he do? He used Earl's momentum, right? Earl was coming in like this. Look, Earl came in. Why? Like this. Why? What did Terrence do? Terrence calmly, still poised, stepped, calm, step. Look, that uppercut rocked him, man. It was young. Masterful work, man. Masterful work. Like a lot of people saying, "Oh, what happened to Earl?" Nothing happened to him, man. He was the Earl that he's always been. Google says, so do you think Derek should been trainer of the year based on how Bud Bear Earl? Listen, I'll tell you what, I think they gave Derek trainer of the year because when Charlo won undisputed and Earl did what he did, they didn't give it to him. You know what I mean, right, Google? They didn't give it to him. When Charlo became undisputed and Earl was won the 3 belts, they didn't give it to him. I think they might have gave it to Eddie Reynoso. They gave it to somebody else. They didn't give it to him, right? So now when he got Anthony Joshua in his stable, right? Regardless of what people want to think about Anthony Joshua is a big international fighter with international influence. So they gave it to him. But if we go off of his work, Frank Martin's last fight, the Brian Castano fight where Mel became undisputed, and I gotta give Dominique Gwynn and also my man Juan Guzman credit, right? But if we go off the fight, the draw, and we look at how Earl just looked, Derek James is a great trainer at teaching his fighters how to sit on punches. How to sit on punches. He's a great at that, at teaching fighters how to sit down on their punches. But when it comes to strategy, game planning, he lacks this. He lacks this, and it's visible. It's visible. The Tony Harrison, defeating Jamel Charlo with a jab at the Barclays Center many years ago. Derrick James had a brain fart that night. You know, listen. At the end of the day, I like what Bomac told him, right? As a trainer or a coach, it's good to be fit, physically fit, and be able to do all the things with your fighter. But the thing that a trainer really needs, look, let me take my glasses off, the eyes and the mind. Because the trainer needs to see things that the fighter is not seeing, and the mind has to be functioning at a frequency that he can tell the fighter the adjustments that he needs to make off of the things that he is seeing. Now, I say that to say this. Derrick James is in great shape. He runs. He does the mitts with his guys. But those last two things that I just broke down about the eyes and the mind, he's a little off. And I say that respectfully. He's a little off because, and I did the little video being funny, but I was being serious. When Bomac told him on some chess shit, there's nowhere to hide now. There's nowhere to hide. Derrick turned into a 13-year-old child, respectfully. And instead of him having a boxing mind, he wanted to throw insults. He wanted to talk about the man's weight and Cheetos. Them Cheetos Bomac ate might have been brain food, because them Cheetos and the Big Macs he was hiding might have been brain food, because we watched Bomac tell his fighter that your fighter was slow. He's too slow for you. Counter over the top. What happened? Counted over the top. He was too slow. We seen Bomac tell his fighter, once he started seeing you breaking down, the Omaha juke hook, turn the jab into a hook. These is adjustments that the Cheeto man, the man that ate the bag of Cheetos, the man that ate all the Big Macs, was able to, take the glasses off again, see, and his mind was able to calculate. Hopefully you caught that sauce, right? Hopefully you caught that sauce. And that's why I always say with you, Guru, some of these fighters, right? They should rock with you, bro, because I listen to you. See, I listen to people that actually know boxing, right? Because a lot of people talk boxing, but they don't know it. They don't know it, man. And another thing that Bomac said about teaching and training, right? He said there's trainers and teachers that don't get no accolades that are better than me. And this is real talk. Like, you can go to a local gym, a hole in the wall gym, and sit down with a guy that he might not look like nothing, and just ask him, like, what is this fighter doing right here? And if he can talk to you about what the fighter's doing, the feet positioning and all that, this dude is a wizard. But you wouldn't know that, though, because a lot of times guys, and I say this respectfully, guys like Derrick James and these Hollywood coaches, they get the awards and they get the recognition, and then you think a guy like Bomac, who's overweight, respectfully, isn't a good trainer because he's overweight. Meanwhile, the man has the mind of Einstein in boxing. And he took Derrick to school, man. Yeah, he took Derrick to school. Not only did he take him to school, man, he made him, and I'm not even going to disrespect amateur coaches, because there are a lot of amateur coaches that are some of the best coaches in the game as well. He just made him look like he needed a book. Right? And when I say he needed a book, I mean he needed to get some knowledge, bro, because he was like lost. He was like lost, and then it trickulated into his fighter, and that's what we seen take place with EJ, man. EJ just systematically got broken down, man. Systematically broken down. Appreciate that, Al Money. He said you cooking like a motherfucker, bro. Real talk, no, Guru. Guru, you know that's why I like when I see my man Guru in person, I love kicking it with him, bro. Like I let him do like a 20-minute interview, because it'd be 20 minutes of gems. See, a lot of y'all don't catch on to that, man. The man knows boxing, man. Like, yo, listen, Earl Spence, your team, I know y'all gonna hear this and listen. Y'all don't like me, so don't mess with me, but mess with somebody like Guru, because you're gonna need somebody to really help you. And I'm not saying that Derrick James can't help you, because you're gonna get the haters on here to say, oh, yo, what have you done? Derrick made him a champion. Derrick did this. Yeah, but Derrick also failed him at the biggest stage of his career. And I say this respectfully. A lot of other people's helped him along the way to becoming a champion too. So you guys love to give Derrick all of this credit. But what about the Mexicans when he was in R&R Gym that they left behind? See, you guys don't talk about that. See, it's a lot of stuff that I know that I chose not to talk on, but I speak on it now. You know why I speak on it now? Because I have receipts. Not only do I have receipts, I have grown in the game. So it's like when you try to question my resume or my or what I have accomplished in the game, I can say, but wait a minute. All right. You say I have done nothing, but no, I haven't. I've been a part of something now. So I've been around. I've been in the game. And eventually I will be a world champion team member. So that's why I love to see teams, the Red Spikes, the Sauls, the Bernie the Boxers. I love to see these guys win because they are laying down a blueprint and they are showing others that are doing this and building towards this, the path. Hopefully y'all caught that sauce, man. Hopefully y'all caught that sauce. He said that shouldn't have happened. Yeah, exactly. Yo, Guru. That's why, like at the end of the day, I'm making a lot of content on it. Well, sometimes you got to be the villain. And right now, they probably see me as the villain because I'm killing him. But what I'm doing is educating him. Because everybody else is on here taking a high road like this. They acting like it didn't happen. Look, they all like this. Oh, it didn't happen. Meanwhile, it was a train wreck. It was a train wreck. We witnessed a train wreck, but everybody was like this. What happened? No, we witnessed what happened. We witnessed what happened. We watched a phenomenal buildup. We're gonna smoke the bud pack. It's gonna be a crawfish ball. It's gonna be this. We watched an egg get laid. That's what we watched. We watched the egg get laid. And then afterwards, we watched a great fighter humbled. Not only was he humbled, he was confused, and the most, he was embarrassed. He was embarrassed, man. He was embarrassed because, like I said, and I've been killing them, but I've been killing them from a place of concern and education because this man was 28-0. He was a conqueror. He hasn't lost since 2012 in the Olympics in London. If I do my math right, I'm getting a little older, but I think my math is still good. That's about 11 years. So for 11 years as a professional prize fighter, this man has never tasted defeat, but has been a conqueror, a dominant alpha male. But July 29th, not only did he get beat, he got conquered, he got broken, he got embarrassed at the biggest fight of his career. Undisputed history, 4 belts. He got beat down. He said, yeah, the media workout said it all. Yeah, that was, when he got hit, when he couldn't see Derrick's, the whole fight week though, bro. Like, he was still trying to cut weight on Tuesday and Wednesday, running Mount Charles and all that. That was just like, it was a lot of red flags, man. And there's no accountability, man. It's like no accountability. You didn't see Terrence out there running the hills, right? But they wanted to say Terrence almost missed weight. Terrence almost missed weight. Terrence came in under. EJ came in exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. So if he wasn't out there running them hills, would he have been over? Appreciate that. Google said no hate. You educate. Yeah, man. But like a lot of times, Google, when you have a strong opinion and you can back your opinion up with facts and receipts and it goes against the popular pick or the popular, like I said, I say idol worshipers. It goes against the idol that's worship. You're going to get that. You're going to get that you're a hater. You're going to get that you're mad. You're going to get that you're jealous. But see, with me, it does nothing to me, because if you know me, I'm a confident person in life, period. So if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. One thing about me, my opinion is always going to be my opinion. We don't have to see eye to eye. But if I feel that I'm right and I know you're wrong, you will never get me off my square. But if I am wrong, I can humble myself and say, you know what? You're right. You are right. But see, a lot of other people can't do that. And that's what we see taking place right now. We watch these people talk crazy about Terrence, talk crazy about his team. Now, Terrence went out there and destroyed this man. Now, had it played out how they wanted it to play out, it wouldn't have been this way. But being that it was this way, and Terrence went out there and mopped the floor with him, they cannot accept it, man. They cannot accept it. But listen, man, I'm going to run up in the store. I know I'm going to lose service over here, man. It's like a crazy frequency in this Whole Foods store, man. But salute to Guru, man. Tap in with his channel, man. Listen, he's a gem on here, man. Boxing Guru TV. The man got a boxing IQ. More fighters need to rock with him, man. I really started liking him when he was the Wilder hater. Because I watched him a video when this is when Barbershop Conversation was rocking. And Fred, you're still rocking, but your frequency's a little off. But I remember a video. It was in LA. And I was listening to the gems that he was giving Wilder. And they was laughing. It was a joke. I'm like, yo, you niggas ain't really listening. This dude knows what he's talking about with this boxing shit, man. I was like, then I was doing my research. I said, yo, he got to be a coach or something. Who's his fighters? Who's he working with? But shout out to Toledo, Ohio's finest, man. Boxing Guru. Tap in with him, man. Definitely knows. And he be at all these fights, man. And one thing about him, listen, you get a lot of guys that go to fights, but they play favorites. They be like, oh, forget Top Rank. I'm all PBC. This dude be at all the fights. Top Rank, PBC. He's unbiased, man. Because you got too many dudes that just be like, oh, the best fighters fight on the PBC. Well, the best fighter on the PBC side kind of look remedial, man. You know, it is what it is, man. But salute to everybody that stopped through. Let me go in here and get some chow, like WCS would say. This has been the Source Experience, aka Beetlejuice Boxing. Because y'all call me Beetlejuice, but I don't look like Beetlejuice today. I don't look like Beetle today. But hey, I like that though. Beetlejuice Boxing Gems. You know the vibes, man. Let's close with some fine eye candy. Yeah, you tell her right here, I look like Beetlejuice Boxing Gems, man. Tell her I look like Beetlejuice Boxing. Or matter of fact, when you see her, get a drop like this for Beetlejuice.
Hey guys, this is Tiana Tumo-Helora. I'm a top-ranked knockout, and I want to give a shout out to Sauce Talk Podcast.
Thank you. You know the vibes.
Boxing Guru, aka Wilder Hater. I'm here with the Sauce Talk Boxing Podcast.
Thank you, Chip. Thank you. You know the vibes.